Hi, this is Rubel from Tech Review. Today I am here to discuss the new generation of Dell Inspiron 5593. But first, we need to open this brand new laptop box. This laptop came with a traditional laptop box. After opening this, you will find the laptop user guide, charger, and a power cable. The basic configuration of this laptop: Intel Core i7, 8GB of RAM, 512GB NVMe SSD storage. The processor name of this laptop: Intel Core i7-1065G7 processor. This processor base frequency 1.30 GHz, max turbo frequency 4.90 GHz. 4 cores, 8 threads, lithography 10 nanometers and TDP 15W. Integrated graphics model, Intel Iris Plus graphics. This graphics base frequency, 300 MHz. Graphics max dynamic frequency, 1.10 GHz. The Dell Inspiron 5593 is a direct successor to last year's Inspiron 5584, so the 5593 has a similar design to its predecessor. As for the hardware component, we see the inclusion of a new 10 nanometers family of Ice Lake processors from Intel and the absence of the MX130 video card, which was replaced by a more productive MX230. Like its predecessor, the main advantages of the Dell Inspiron 5593 are reliability, practicality, and portability. Lovers of all new Dell Inspiron 5593 will win over with a modern processor, fast 512GB SSD storage, and a good audio system. The case of the laptop is made mainly of plastic. Unfortunately, the strength of the case leaves much to be desired. The plastic is rather flimsy. All surfaces of the laptop are matte, fingerprints, and dust on them are not particularly noticeable. The manufacturer offers this laptop in 2 colors, platinum silver, and dark blue. The build quality is commendable. All seams, transitions are smooth. 2 small hinges hold the display in a given position quite well. The screen does not dangle when changing the angle. The interfaces are unevenly distributed. Most of them are on the left side of the case. Left, charging jack, HDMI, RJ45, a pair of USB Type-A 3.1 Gen 1, one USB Type-C 3.1, Gen 1, and a combined 3.5mm audio jack. On the right side, there is an SD card reader and another USB Type-A 3.1 Gen 1 port. The laptop measures 36.4 by 24.9 by 2 cm, and weighs 2.05 kilograms. In terms of size and weight, the Inspiron 5593 takes up less desk space than the Pavilion 15 and Acer Aspire 5A51552G, but loses out in terms of thickness and weight. The bottom panel of this laptop is attached to the base with 9 screws. After you unscrew them, you can remove the bottom by first freeing it from the plastic latches. Inside the laptop, there is an M.2 slot, which is completed by a 512GB NVMe SSD, an HDD slot, which is empty. If you want more storage, you can add an HDD as per your requirement. And 2 RAM slots, one of them is occupied. If you need, you can add another RAM. The laptop uses a full-size island style keyboard with an additional number pad. The keyboard is suitable for typing, with the amendment that the lack of feedback will take some getting used to. And those who regularly work with spreadsheets will have to get used to the small arrows and the pinched layout of the numpad keys. Dell Inspiron 5593 has white backlit keys, but not on all models. The power button has a built-in fingerprint scanner, so you can log in with one touch. The trackpad measures 10.5 by 8 cm. The cursor movement is smooth and without any jumping when sliding on a slightly rough texture. All configurations of the Dell Inspiron 5593 model are equipped with a matte screen, with a resolution of 1920x1080 pixels. The Innolux N156HCA EA matrix is made using IPS technology. The brightness of 229 nits, the response time of 31 ms, and the color rendition of this matrix is very mediocre. This is now the norm in the world of inexpensive models. You can praise the contrast, about 1420:1. But the pale colors still clearly betray the class of this display, and the laptop too. When playing a video, the saturation and brightness of the colors is not enough. The matte finish here does not add excessive graininess, it is only slightly hazy compared to the gloss. There is no PWM. Dell Inspiron 5593 speakers produce good sound quality. It's loud, relatively balanced. As already noted in our laptop, the NVIDIA GeForce MX230 video card operates at low frequencies, so you should not expect high performance from it. In fact, NVIDIA GeForce MX230 belongs to the lower class of video cards for laptops and is the successor to the GeForce MX130. It follows that in modern demanding games, the high preset for the MX230 is clearly not shining. In terms of gaming performance, the NVIDIA GeForce MX230 is not much different from the previous generation model. Next, we tested NVIDIA GeForce MX230 in popular games, at low graphics settings with a display resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels, and at medium graphics settings at a resolution of 1920 x 1080 pixels. The indicator of 60 frames per second, FPS, was taken as a basis. The design of the cooling system consists of one heat pipe and one fan. We note right away that this laptop has a rather strange cooling system. The fact is that the hot air outlet is located at the back in the working position. The display unit closes the ventilation hole, as a result of which hot air is not blown backward like in other laptops, but up. The result is high heating of the working area on the left side. Under continuous load, the area on the left side of the keyboard unit heats up to 41 degrees. It warms up evenly on both the top and bottom, thanks to a 3-cell 42 Wh Li-ion battery. Geekbench 5 CPU benchmark for the single-core score 1051 and multi-core score 2733. Compute benchmark with MX230 OpenCL score 6852. Compute benchmark with Intel Iris Plus graphics OpenCL score 5986. When I run Crystal Disk Mark, I get this result. Cinebench R15 OpenGL score 72.37 FPS and CPU score 431 CB. The most interesting thing about the Dell Inspiron 5593 laptop is the new 10nm processor. Otherwise, this is an ordinary representative of the middle segment. Although this is not a gaming laptop, nevertheless, the noise level in gaming mode is quite high for this model, and a poor cooling system is also a problem, because the hot air coming out of the laptop is redirected by the lid upwards, resulting in heating of the keyboard and accordingly your fingers. There are also complaints about the video card, that does not work at full capacity. The screen also does not cause enthusiasm, since it is too dim. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you like this. Please give a like and do subscribe my channel. Take care.